Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 15th of April 2021 and the time now is 6:16 a.m. Well, today our topic is besides religion and politics, what topic always get heated in your circle of friends and acquaintances? So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright, so here we go. Yep. Okay, so do you want to start first for this topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay, actually for me, I don't really have a chance to talk with new friend or the acquaintance. Yeah. So most of the time is like on some event. I attend some event with my friend or with my family. So yeah. But no okay, for those events, and normally uh okay, if this is an event and I go to the place, no matter with friend or no matter with family,
Yeah.
okay, and the topic, to to start the topic, to start the conversation, the most easiest way is actually ask them why they come here. Yeah, why they come here. So
Yep.
that means uh, why they also have the interest to attend this event. Yeah, something like this. So
Yep.
this is the topic which is quite uh, we can use quite common. Yeah.
Right.
And also uh yeah mm, I think for men and for girl we have different approaches. Mm. and
Yep.
for this for the question why they want to attend that event, I think it is suitable for men and also suitable for women.
Agree.
And yeah, and for women, I don't actually uh have any experience. Yeah, go to the event and talk to the girl.
Are you sure you are honest right now?
Yeah, I think yes. I mean, so it is something like you want to make friends with them, or you want to keep the content, keep the contact with them. Yeah, yeah. I think uh, if men really want to do this, they have they have different purpose. Yeah, it's not something like you just want to make new friend.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So if for girl, I will apply different approaches. Yeah, and that approaches is not suitable for men.
Yeah, can you have some example which not suitable for men?
Yeah, because you won't have the mind to get a man. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm. Yeah, so it is different approaches. So normally I don't I seldom talk with girl. Yeah, I seldom talk with girl on event, mm, or on some like the new place. Yeah. If I want to uh if I want to talk with girl, that means I definitely will have some purpose. Mm. Otherwise, why I want to spend time and energy talk with them, and I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know how to talk with them, and also what topic they would like, and also uh talking with girls. Mm, you seldom have the chance to learn some, how to say, the new thing. Those new thing is considered is like technical knowledge,
Mm.
yeah, or some knowledge
Some
from other
news.
industry,
Yeah.
yeah. So it is quite difficult. It is not because girl don't have the ability, but girl don't like to talk that, don't like to talk those topic, and also girl don't like to take the initiative. So if if you want to talk with a girl, and you need to keep create the topic. You need to keep the conversation uh continue. So
Mm.
this is quite tired actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
And for men, uh normally we also will talk about the job. Yeah, this
Mm.
is also
Yeah.
quite common. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, and also I'm not sure, but I think we have one something like the
Common topic.
um it's something like the wait a minute, let me think about the vocab,
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
a consensus. Yeah, we have the
Oh.
consensus, the 共识. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, because we also like to talk about the job, and they can learn something. Yeah, from me, I also can learn something new from, from him.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, so maybe during the conversation we can find some job opportunities or some career opportunity. Mm,
Mm.
yeah,
Yep.
some business opportunities. Yeah. So I think for men, we all like to talk job.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes.
And the next thing I think is about investment. Yeah, this investment is not like what you want to invest. This topic can be very very broad.
Oh.
Mm. So it's you can talk about like the economic. Mm. Yeah, economic, and also you can talk about like something uh like some financial plan. Mm.
Mm.
Maybe insurance plan or
Yeah.
something related to money. Yeah, money topic.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That,
even buying cars and buying houses, right?
ah. This could be. Mm. Ah. And I don't know. Maybe this is my misconception, but I realized that sometimes when you talk to new people, you can talk more freely because um, you may think, yeah, you won't have chance to meet them next time.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
so so we can talk something, mm, and
Yeah,
then
freely.
mm, yeah, and then you for me, I also have a mindset that uh, I try to share something. I try to share something. Uh, I try to share anything that in my mind that I can think. So I won't. Yeah, of course. Uh, for some information which is confidential, I cannot share.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, but for other information, uh, I would like to share more freely. Yeah, because I know I won't have chance to meet this guy next time. Mm.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether they also will have the uh same attitude. Mm. And
Mm.
then for me, um I treat this as like practicing my presentation skill.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is for me. I'm
Mm.
not sure whether this apply on other people or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the times when you attend some event, for example, the event is something like uh the MLM event, the multi-layer uh uh mul- uh multi-level or something, I forget already. Yeah, the MLM. So that means you those company held the event, and they have many like the sales agent also attend there, and
Oh.
maybe some of your friend will also invite you go there. Yeah, and then uh, they
Mm.
ask uh, they ask you to join their conference. So you listen, and then they sell a very very expensive product. Yeah, something this kind of event.
Mm.
And then they'll have some old guys talk to you. They like to talk to you.
Mm.
Mm. And for this kind of event, I don't really enjoy. I just uh, I just mm, I just 敷衍. Yeah.
Mm.
I just like something like agree what they say.
Agree whatever they say.
Yeah. I don't even want to start a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So this is my sharing for today.
Mm. Yep. Actually, to me, yes, because nowadays, this year and I think it's starting from last year, I seldom hang out with my friends and also seldom have the chance to chat with uh so-called those acquaintances. Yep. And then um yeah, before this conversation, I try to click in the WhatsApp groups uh of my friend circle, which the group have 10 person, and then yeah, I try to see what topics they like most and what topics they keep repeating. And yeah, actually, the topic that they focus on is quite um uh uh 单一. Yeah, it's quite simple, and then it's about the relationship status.
Oh.
Yeah, because most I I forgot, but in the group male is the majority, and only I think is 2 or 3 girls in the group.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they like to talk about relationship status, and uh, they also like to talk about some uh,
Some
something
news.
happens.
Mm.
Sorry.
Some recent news.
Ah, yeah, recent news, and
Mm.
most of them is about their friends,
Oh.
and they like to screenshot, let's say, some Instagram status of a particular friend. Maybe they are getting married,
Mm.
and uh, maybe someone buy a new car, and then yeah, they like to discuss this kind of things.
Mm.
Yep, and then yeah, so these are their topics, and then um, um, yeah, when talk about just now you say the event, I also don't have a fixed topic to start with, and it can be I believe that it can be anything. And yeah, firstly, like I said, re a topic related to the event, yeah, is a good start. It's
Mm.
a good point to start. Uh, apply across men and women. Yep, and then also I think if I have chance to talk about to talk with people, whether it's people I know or people that I didn't know. I think most likely we will talk about something related to the work, yeah, to the jobs.
Mm.
Yeah, and then yeah, if they are coming from different uh different job, different occupations, then I think that is a good uh uh, an interesting topic to discuss.
Mm.
Yep. And then yeah, just now you talk about the presentation skill. Yeah, but this it reminds me of something. Uh, I think is last month. One day, is we were we were eating dinner at home. I and my family, and then I remember that I tried to uh, tell tell my family members about something, and actually I was talking to my father, and then after I have finished what I want to say, and my father um, seems like he was not paying attention and asking me again what was happening. And
Oh.
then I was quite angry at that time. I say, um, you were not listening. And then and then what my brother say, my younger brother, I think uh, this is quite true. For what he said, he say because of my presentation skill. Yeah, if you have good presentation skill, then more likely people will listen to your story, and your story won't be kind of boring and not attractive.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I after that I try to do some reflection about this. I found that yes, this is because presentation skill. Sometimes we talk to people. Um, it is really not easy. Yeah, to
Mm.
make this story interesting. And
Mm.
then I believe that you have met some people who can tell story quite good.
Mm.
And yeah, Eric, you are one of the guy that can tell story quite good. And
Mm.
uh, the story seems uh, how to say uh, the order of the story is good. It's something like one after another. Yeah,
Mm.
the flow is very good. Yep. And then yeah, so this is I believe that this is also something that can be practiced, can be trained over time. Yeah,
Mm.
but we need to have the awareness um on these issues.
Yeah. Later I can share you uh two quick technique. Yeah.
Oh,
After you learn the technique, you
yeah.
can tell a better story. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
very simple technique.
All right. Yeah, happy to hear that.
Mm.
Okay, and then uh yeah, go back to the scenario or the occasion that we maybe we attend some event. Yeah, and actually to me, I prefer to listen to people. Yeah, of course I will say hello to them when when they uh, say that to me, and then after that, if we already talk about some topic, we go into some topic, and I prefer to listen to them and maybe just ask question, and then if they have a lot to share, then yeah, I'm willing to listen. And I think I won't talk so much. And then if that is another situation that that person seems like didn't take the initiative or didn't uh, or wasn't that uh, active. So at that time, maybe I won't talk to them. Uh, I won't talk to them because it seems like if they didn't show the interest, then maybe they don't like to talk to me, and then so I maybe I would go to another person.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was me. And then actually for this topic, uh I also find myself that I am not good at uh um uh how to say
Start the
creating,
conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
starting a conversation with others. And
Mm.
it's because that uh I actually don't have much knowledge about many things. Yeah, if they want to say something about politics, and I am totally an outsiders for politics. And
Yeah.
if they want to talk about, let's say, something news in the cities, let's say a new restaurant,
Mm.
or the best place to go, let's say to drinks, and this kind of topic is also I'm also an outsider.
Yeah. I also don't have any idea about this kind of topic. Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and then um yeah, so yeah, I think these are some uh basic topics. Let's say where to go, where to eat, where to drink, even where to play. Um, yeah, so these are some topics which can be, I think it can be applied to most of the people. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to talk to other people, and if you use these kind of topics to start your conversation,
Mm.
that will be very suitable, and people will join your topic well.
Mm. Uh, I think girl will like this kind of topic. For
Mm.
men, I think if you if you keep uh uh having this kind of conversation, they may they may also ask you, when can I go home? Yeah, when can I back
Yeah.
home? Mm.
Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah, and also some other topics like if let's say if you talk to some guys, because guys like sports. Yeah, if they talk about football, and I am an outsider. If they talk
Mm.
about cars, and I am also outsiders.
Yeah, if they
Uh,
talk about car, I will talk about Tesla. I'll talk about self-driving car, and I'll link to technology, and then I will link to the the how to say, the technical knowledge that I have.
ah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, it can be.
Yeah. If you talk about just now you say, okay, can you repeat? Okay, if you talk about like the sport,
Yeah,
if you talk about
sports.
like sport, I if you talk about football, I will also link to like basketball. I will also share some of my old story. Yeah,
Mm.
and also will like fakely ask them, yeah, whether football is dangerous or something like that. And I say, yeah, I,
Ah,
I don't like basketball. Yeah, so
yeah.
now I most uh uh, I just like streaming, like those kind of sport, something like
Mm.
that. Yeah. If I really want to start the conversation, uh also means if I really want to continue the conversation, I can do this kind of linking.
Mm.
Yeah, but if I don't want to continue the conversation, because if I if I think I wouldn't get any mm, new knowledge from them. Yeah, they are just some like quote unquote football folk football folk. So
Mm.
it's something like mm, the guys, something like the stupid guys who only know how to kick the football.
Mm.
Yeah. So if they are that kind of person, I will leave the conversation. Yeah, you'll see like Eric already leave the conversation, or Eric already leave the room. Mm.
Yeah. Mm. Yep. Yeah.
And
Really a good way. Try to link to some other topic, right?
mm, and
Mm,
I use this kind of technique quite often. And normally I don't start the conversation. And like also we go out many times already,
mm,
during our college life. And
yeah.
then normally I won't take the initiative. Mm. And I think yeah, even though you say you are not good at start the conversation,
Mm,
but sometimes most of the time uh yeah, it's you initiate the conversation. Mm, yeah. But most of the time I'm the last person who talk.
mm.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
and
They
and
say
in the
the quietest is the smartest person.
no I uh, at the second half of the conversation I'm not quiet anymore.
Oh.
Most of the time is I talk, then all of you listen
Mm.
and ask some question. I realize many times, yeah, this happened many times already.
Oh. So
Mm.
do you mean that actually you are try to link our topic
Yeah.
uh
Yes.
to
To
what you
my
want to say, right?
yes. And then
Mm.
I can train my presentation skill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right. So yeah. So I think these are the thing that I would like to talk about today.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Just now, uh, there's two
Yeah.
the
To
the
techniques.
yeah, the technique, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. The storytelling. Yeah. Just now you talk about the storytelling, or actually, uh, it's uh, this is not restricted to to story. You can explain anything that
Mm.
happened.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, because you can make the thing to become a story. You
Mm.
can make something happen become a story. So uh, there are two techniques. It's very simple. The first is efficient. Mm. Try to make your story as short as possible.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and most of people don't have that ability to keep paying the attention. Yeah, especially for the acquaintance. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, and for some friends, they also don't have the attention. Mm. Uh, except they know you are going to tell something valuable.
Mm.
So only
Yep.
this they will pay attention to your talking. But it's not something that you can build in short term. Yeah, it
Mm.
requires some trust, and they really enjoy your conversation, and also they really learn something new. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next time when you start to talk, they will keep quiet.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. Then this technique is keep keep your story as short as possible.
Okay.
Mm. And then this is yeah, and this mindset, this methodology, uh, is I learned from my job. Yeah, and then mm, in my last company, my boss will require me, if I want to report him something, they want to listen three things.
Oh.
The first is the fact. Yeah, what happened? The fact. And then the second is your interpretation. Yeah, what you think
Okay.
about this. And the third
Mm.
is your action. Yeah, what you're going to do. Yeah, what you're going to do. Mm.
Mm.
And they also require us to apply this technique in replying the email. Yeah, and like writing emails to other people, or ask, or inquire people something.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. And then they try to formulate the conversation, and then they try to make it as efficient as possible.
Mm.
Yeah, but for our story sharing, it it doesn't need to be that. Okay.
Mm.
And okay, and also why we need to keep our story as short as possible. Yeah, because if your story is too long, they will forget the first part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a good story is like okay, if the story is too short, there will be no quote unquote nutrition. Okay, the nutrition is something like uh, it didn't rise, it didn't raise any attention, or it didn't catch their interest.
Mm.
So I think a normal story at least will need like 30 seconds. Yeah,
Mm.
a short story. And if you want to explain what happened, you also try to not keep it like less than like less than like 5 seconds. Just finish within one sentence or two sentences. You can elaborate.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, so like start from 30 seconds like to 2 minutes. But sometimes your story is quite long, so sometimes uh, you you cannot manage the time.
Yeah.
And then it linked to the second technique. Yeah, and if you tell something, you try to okay, when you tell something to other people, you actually is managing. You actually are going to managing the emotional state. What does it mean?
Mm.
You try to raise their excitement. Yeah, for
Mm.
example, you're telling a story, you try to raise their excitement, and then after you raise their excitement, and then you can tell something which is flat. Okay, yeah, the content of the story is flat.
Mm.
That means not excited. And then
Yeah.
and then and maybe the two sentence or three sentence later you tell something another another excitement to give
Mm.
them. So the excitement, if um if you can design your story to uh, try to try to raise the excitement um, from low level to high level,
Yeah.
and then at the end the biggest after the biggest excitement, and then you end the conversation or you end the sharing. This is the best scenario.
Oh.
Yeah, so you cannot keep telling the excitement thing, mm,
Mm.
because we will adapt that. And
Yeah. Diminishing return, right?
yeah, if you keep telling the excitement thing, and then uh at the end it will be broke. Yeah,
Mm.
because too many excitement.
Yeah.
So you must put in some flat. Yeah, this flat thing you can like add in some uh some uh how to say the 冷门知识, some
Oh.
knowledge. Yeah, which is unpopular.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, but this flat keep as short as possible, like one sentence or two sentence. Yeah, and also yeah, uh with these two technique, and you can get a clue. You can get a clue that actually storytelling is not a skill that required like the reaction. Yeah, the skill to react something very fast is it actually require the preparation skill.
Mm.
Yeah. So you spend time to prepare your story. Mm.
Yeah.
You try to think, yeah, this thing happened to you, or and you also can record your story. You also can um, try to remember your story.
Mm.
Yeah. And then so next time when other people say something and it remind you some story, and you can share that. Yeah,
Mm.
and you
Yeah.
share uh, you present it just as what you have prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the two technique.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, so do you have anything want to add in?
Yeah, no for today's topic. How about you?
Me neither. Okay, so that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.